everybody.
Welcome back, saber enthusiasts. Today we got a treat. I know our last video was one end of the spectrum, the premium. Today we got for you the budget.
Other end of the spectrum, the Hitoren V4 from the recent Kickstarter by the Potch store. Potch? Is it Potch? It's Potch. Potch.
But there's no T.
There's no T. It's Potch.
Potch.
From the Potch store. The Hitoren line has been around for a few years now, bringing you budgets. This one's got a couple special features that have added from the V3. We have a V3 with us.
We do have a
There
V3
literally is no difference.
Yeah.
The height difference is because we have the emitter still on there.
Yep. This emitter actually.
But the Kickstarter I got came with four emitters, counting the standard.
This is the standard one. 4
emitters, and then 2 the standard graded butt plate or pommel.
Yeah.
I'll call it pommel. And then the a new little sound enhancing pommel, which was really cool. So I'm actually going to swap the sound enhancing out.
We can give you some of the differences between these guys.
So Josh's favorite, the slanted emitter.
Oh, I do like that slanted.
You love the slanted emitters.
So the slanted emitter I love, especially on the blues and greens, because it's just classic, right? I mean, it's very reminiscent of the graphite.
Right. So I've had this now this came in on Thursday for me. Didn't even know it shipped, which was awesome. So it was a great surprise for me. And we had planned this weekend to do some saber reviews anyway and review our collections and mess around. So it was kind of cool these came down. If you haven't experienced with the Hitoren before, they're super built for spinning.
They're super nice.
The grip right here is really good. They actually don't feel cheap. They actually got some heft to them.
They do.
They feel really solid.
They're pretty good. They're a bit long. Some of them, that's probably the biggest thing that I've
they are long.
That they're long compared to like a lot of the other.
They are super long. I think that helps with spinning though.
But it does. It really helps with the balance of this and these finger grooves or finger choils or whatever you want to call them. Like they're really comfortable and it's made really ergonomically.
Now this set comes with some little rubber O-rings. So that black in my saber is not paint; it's rubber O-rings that they give you to insert.
They do. When we got the original Hitoren V3s, actually they gave us 3 different O-rings. They gave us black, like a white, that is opaque, kind of clearish one, and like a reddish, brownish, leathery kind of one. So you can just fill in whichever ones you want, or not at all, or vice versa, or go different colors, whatever.
So why would I, if I already have a Hitoren? Actually, I have 2. I have a string blade and a regular. Right. 2 greens. Why would I get another Hitoren? Well, so the cool thing about the V4 is, also they have changed to dual diffusion on their blades,
which is a sweet upgrade.
Huge
the originals,
upgrade.
The blades were not so great with lighting, but because they were compatible, you could just swap it in Ultra Sabers or Saber Forge or wherever you want to get a blade from, and the diffusion was much better.
Dual diffuse blades now, the lighting is very, very even.
Much better.
Because of what the features are in this we're about to show you, I'm actually not going to use their blade, which I know. You're like, but Chris, why would you not use the blade it came with? And it's my lightsaber, I do what I want. So I got my little mid-grade joint here. Oops.
You want this?
I do want this. I pre-lit.
Pre-lit.
While I'm talking to people, will you go take a check in the other room?
Oh, yeah.
Make sure everything's still alive in there.
Oh, yeah, they're just chasing the cat.
Acting the fool in the other room. So anyways, plus I like when I start doing reviews, I like having my normal size blade on, not the teeny tinies. So anyways, you put it, obviously like a normal lightsaber, you put your blade in, right, you're good to go. Now what makes the V4 special, and me wanting to order it, and we'll get to the price at the end of it, because I don't want you to be colorblind now. The V4 is an RGB. So whatever, for those who don't know what that means.
RGB, baby, and a spinner.
Oh my god. Okay. So it's the RGB blade, which means it's red, green, and blue.
I thought it was real Ghostbusters.
Could be real Ghostbusters. Red, green, and blue colors. It's a mix.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
And now you don't pour them in a vat and mix them, and there's no discs involved like the olden days.
The dark days.
So what you do is when you turn your saber on, the sound is actually better. They've improved the sound. The soundboard's a new soundboard.
Yep.
Definitely can tell the difference between the 2 soundboards. You had the V3, It is a lit switch, but the cool thing is it's white, so it's
Right,
color
so it's
neutral.
kinda neutral,
That's cool
that's
with me.
fine. I'll go with that.
And then you actually be able to see it on the table better than you can on the saber.
Yeah.
So, tap the button twice. Oh, and the color changes. Tap it again, and the color changes. Again, and the color changes. This is that purple stuff. And you can see it on our arms actually.
Yeah, it's actually really good ambient light here.
This is like a sky blue.
Yeah, like an ice blue or something
Yeah,
like that.
ice blue. There's like a minty green.
That is a minty green.
Then we got a purple nurple, like a lavender.
Ooh, lavender, that's solid.
Got a, this is definitely teal.
Yeah, it's definitely like a teal.
This is definitely
for
teal.
sure.
Sunrise. Sunrise.
I was gonna say, it's like they were trying to do Sunriders. Alright.
This is pink, flicker pink.
Yep. Yep.
That's turned off, and here's what I'm gonna do. So the saber comes with 3 sound fonts.
Yep. Caliban.
Sounds like Obi. Sentinel.
Mm-hmm.
Comes with silent,
Yep.
and then super robot hunger force. So
Yeah, that sounded like something from Silverhawks.
Silverhawks. But here's what I'm gonna do. So you've already heard it. To make our lives easier, so you can hear over us, I'm gonna put it on silent.
I appreciate that.
So
Really
put
loud.
it in
It's really, it might not sound loud to you, but it's really loud to us.
what I call stunt mode.
There we go.
Now, it does have flicker on Clash, which won't work in stunt mode, which is what I was gonna say. So we'll switch back over and show you. It flickers on Clash. If you've ever seen flicker on Clash before, not really that big of a deal.
Yeah, no. I mean,
Flicker
I
enough, it goes to white.
Yeah. Okay.
So tap twice. Now we're in like a nice
That looks so
violet.
So it's weird on camera, and I don't know if it's gonna look like this at home. It looks mad blue.
Yeah, but if you look at our arms, you can kind of see the violet.
Yeah, it's a violet. It's definitely a violet.
Very nice
It
violet.
might be the settings on my camera.
The red is the red is not a bright red.
It's a
but it's
deep red.
Evenly,
I
even with
like it
using
a
the
lot.
knot blade that didn't supposed to come with it, it's
Yeah.
very evenly deep red.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Like it's a really deep red.
See if-
Red's tough.
It is, but they did a great job with it. It's
You
nice.
can see it in the wood, the figure.
You really can. You really can.
Back to this is like a yellowy green,
This is more lime green. You
Lime,
more
yeah, lime
minty.
green.
This is limey.
and it goes to like a yellow.
Yeah, so you went from the 7 and this is the up.
Yep.
Or is the Sierra and this is the mist.
And we're at a really nice sentinel. Is this sentinel blue?
You know
It's
what?
the other blue.
Cerulean?
There's 2 blues.
I don't know.
In Star Wars, this is like the blue.
Okay. I don't know the names.
Then we go like an orangey yellow.
Yeah, this is a little bit orangey.
This
and then
really washed out grayish.
it is.
So here's what's funny about this. So I'll tell you guys. And then another blue, and we're back to the beginning. So
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is basically where we started. So,
Okay.
the colors are great. And listen, anytime you go to RGB saber, no matter how good of an RGB saber it is, your brightness will be sacrificed for the ability to change colors on the fly.
Yes.
So you got to know that you're making that trade-off. Here's what's cool about owning an RGB. One, if you're only going to buy a single saber and you're a cosplayer, probably not a bad idea to buy an RGB. No matter what the costume,
You can always
you'll
change the colors.
select the blade color to match you.
Yep. Go yellow lanterns. You can go green.
Right, which is
Red.
why another company called Kyberlight probably was so successful off the rip. Is we saw it actually at a con, a couple of Kyberlights.
Yep.
And we
We did a review of the Kyberlight.
we totally resisted the urge to have an intervention with that person.
That's not our Kyberlight. We don't have it here because it's not ours. So we can't compare the two. We can only compare them in our minds and our hearts, which we already have.
Yes, we have, and I wouldn't own a Kyberlight. But anyway.
Definitely, this is...
Yeah. So, but you want an RGB saber, I think for a cosplayer, if you're not a saber collector,
Correct.
if you're a collector and you want to collect a bunch of sabers, just get one of each color you want.
Yeah, collecting sabers is more about collecting different hilts, right?
Yeah, you collect the
than
different
collecting-
hilts and then each one has a color.
Yeah.
This gives you the one hilt, dress it up how you want, mess around with it, but you have at least,
Right, it's got a few
I
options.
think it's 20, I think it's either 15 or 20 colors that it comes with, which is a lot.
Right, and then you've got the different combinations of this
Yep, and
emitter and the
you got
other
a
two
few
you
fonts.
saw.
You got a dark font, a light font, and a weirdo robot font. It's actually that actually is the font I use. So
It is.
I use the Silverhawks font.
He does. Oh, just dropping things. Anyway,
Laid down. Anyways, you got the different emitters. You can change. You could pick like the different emitters. These are not MHS; they're their own thing.
Correct.
Different
Pick-
emitters, so you can have a cool different emitters on it to where you can kind of make it your own, right?
now they do give you the two different pommel pieces, but
Yeah.
I don't know why you would ever not use that one.
Yeah, I would always just
It sounds way better on that than on this.
every day.
And this just looks kind of not as good. It's got like the little wire mesh. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, there you go. Should be good.
Yep. I like the new pommel's much better.
Yeah, this just looks like a screen door.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, we think with went out in our last review, we said nothing about that.
We might have, yeah. So I mean, that is
deep in the cell.
Nice.
Nice. So you got all your colors at your hands. Now, here's where we get down to brass tacks, right? How much is it? So if I'm
lay it on them, Daddy-o.
hoping I'm right, but I'm 99% sure these are coming in at $150 before shipping. 150.
That's ridiculous.
So
right, Kyber Light was what,
200.
200.
I think it was 200.
I think you're correct.
I wonder
think it's
which
200.
kit did you get for 200?
I think that was the basic. I think you got the basic kit for 200, which is the one that we reviewed. If I'm not mistaken.
But what's the basic kit come with? Let's see.
A T-shirt that lights up.
That's so messed up.
Good packaging. Not as good as
great presentation.
Not as good as Hamptons. Hamptons had a really cool box, but
Oh, I guess 179 will now get you the night pack.
okay, so
169. 169.15 will get you the night pack. It's on sale right now. So as of this filming, it's on sale, but that's at 15% off.
Right. So it's normally what, $199, right?
Yeah, 199.
Okay.
So
So normal
199
price. I'm gonna give you MSRP, not what the sale is
50
right
bucks
now.
more. You get and I believe this is the 150. I think they're going to come with the emitters at that price, but don't quote me on that.
Yeah.
Either way, this has better sound. It's thinner diameter. Thinner, is that the word for diameter? Smaller diameter.
Sure.
Better for spinning.
3.
No janky shrouds.
Wow.
And the clash and swing sounds all are in sync. There's no out of sync sounds. It doesn't sound weird. And it feels good. And it's $150.
$150. It is.
$150.
This is great for not only cosplayers, but if you were doing some, if you're gonna do choreography.
Yeah, I guess too. If you're filming like a little short film,
Right, if
you
you're
need a
doing
bunch of
something
lightsabers on the cheap.
You need them on the cheap, and you need different colors.
That would
Because
actually
a lot of
work.
the grab bags don't
Yeah.
give you colors. They're cheaper, but they won't give you colors. And assuming you're not gonna add all of the sound effects in post,
Yeah.
you're getting a cheap saber. You can customize it a little bit to each different person. But if you're doing a film or even like a little stage production, like a lot of people aren't gonna see the majority of the hilt. So you can have this really badass hilt.
Put a wrap on it.
People are mostly gonna see the emitter and maybe the end.
Sure.
Right? People are gonna look at the blade color. So it gives you the option to be able to perform with sound and with lights for cheap.
In-hilt recharging.
In-hilt recharging.
And here's the best part. So they have my favorite in-hilt recharging of all the companies because it's USB.
It is USB.
So if you're at a con, so again, we talk a lot about cons because, I see saber fighting, I see saber, but I also see most of the time I see lightsabers with cosplay.
Yep.
Right?
It's fair.
So the awesome thing is you could have like a little battery pack with you and totally charge your saber when you're not using it.
Totally could.
Like
Totally
that's
nice.
You can't do that with everyone else's sabers.
No, you have to get like a little adapter and then plug it in.
The
but
input, yeah. So I don't know.
nice.
I just think that's a cool little extra feature they do.
I think it's super
at the
nice.
Potch store. That's pretty awesome. At $150 for what I paid for what I got, I feel like I got more than that value. I've wanted an RGB for a very long time. I own 3 different day blades, and I will tell you, one of the funnest things to do is buy a new colored day blade, put it on an RGB, and just start sifting through colors and seeing how it looks. So we were doing that last night with my orange-ish photon thing from Vader's Vault.
Yes.
It's like an orangey photon. And we found that earlier when we showed you that little grayish color.
Was that on the orange?
That was on the orange.
I thought it was on the purple.
Oh, maybe it wasn't the purple.
I think it's on the purple.
Sorry, where was my purple Beyblade?
You did purple. We did both.
We did by purple.
There's memories in that.
And then, but the one that looks gray actually looks like legit gray.
It's super.
So I don't-
the
it won't
most
show up on
gray.
camera,
It will not show up on
But
camera.
to the naked eye, it looks like a gray blade.
It's the weirdest and
It's
also one of the coolest colors I've ever seen.
effects.
Yeah.
And then with the purple Beyblade, you get this ghoul green that looks awesome.
You get a super good green. I think you get a
Oh,
super
my
good
God.
red.
Yeah,
you get
it's just-
super deep blue. Like
The orange had its own. The orange one we have, the orange one I have, gave us coring effects that were super
I was
cool.
gonna say the coring effects on the orange looked awesome.
Like, it
so
would
it would be one color, and you'd still get the orange on the
orange
outside.
halo would look,
Yeah,
look cool.
it looks super cool. It's almost dark blade-esque, but instead of being
Yeah.
dark, it would be one color on the inside with another on the outside.
So if I were buying a saber and I was if I was into cosplay, I would probably look for an RGB saber.
Yep.
And then buy different colored Beyblades.
Yeah, I would do this so you could just get a whole crazy variety.
And the reason we talk about day blades a lot, when you go to a con, no matter how bright your blade is, if it's in this type of blade, this plain, diffused on the inside or dual diffused, when you go out in the sun, it's not going to show up.
No matter what, I don't care how powerful.
String blade, even the string blade really won't show up.
Yeah, you can barely see it.
So with a day blade, you'll get that color effect, and then when you turn your saber on, because it's so much diffusion, you'll actually get a little bit of light in there too, even in bright sunlight.
Yeah.
Especially Vader's Vault dual diffuse. I don't know about everyone else's. I own one saber forge. Well, my wife owns one saber forge day blade that we haven't really put through its paces yet.
Correct.
It worked pretty well at the con.
Yeah.
I only own Vader's Vaults. I have two heavy grade dual diffused day blades, a purple and a red, and he wants a purple.
I want a purple.
Red too.
I want a purple. I have a red for conventions because we've used red lanterns as costumes.
Red Lantern Sith a lot.
Yeah. I want a purple for my green saber because I really like the deepness that it gives to green.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, that's a whole other tangent.
Anyways, a whole other thing. So with this, if I'm gonna rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, so I'll do 2 ratings. Overall lightsaber, overall, just against any lightsaber I have, it's middle of the pack, right?
Yeah.
6.5, 7.
Yeah, it's still not terrible.
In its class. So if we're looking $200 and under, which is the cheapest builds you can get.
Yeah.
You get
with sound.
You get 3 sound. Yeah, 200 you barely can even get sound.
I was gonna say with sound, you're 200.
You're barely.
I'm only counting 200 as being with sound because Kyber Light offers it.
Kyber Light and Ultra Sabers, I think you can do with sound for 200.
You might be able to
flash.
Can you with
yeah,
Ultra
because
Sabers?
with flash it's 230.
Oh.
So you get like a janky apprentice.
Yeah, you're about
or
right.
Janky,
No, yeah, you're right.
level hill.
Yeah, you're right.
So about 200 is the minimum you're gonna pay with sound, right?
Yeah.
In that class of lightsaber. There's no reason I wouldn't tell you to go out and spend the 150 on this because you're gonna spend 150 to 200 on a master replica for Hasbro.
If you are a cosplayer.
If you're a cosplayer.
Yeah, if you want to go out and you want, like, your thing is you're gonna duel as hard as you can all the time,
I
right?
wouldn't buy a $200
You're
saber.
super into dueling.
Don't buy a $200 saber.
First off, probably don't get sound already.
Yeah, buy
Like,
stunt.
most people that I see that do that are going to use a stunt,
Yep.
and they're going to use something that's just super, super basic. Most of the stunts that I've seen people using for dueling stuff, they aren't cool looking hilts. They're just very simple.
And the blade up. Here's the cool thing. The last one, I wasn't sure about the dueling with the emitter, with the one that's on.
With this one, this is a little bit thin.
With this,
That's not a problem.
This ain't this and this right here. Not gonna be a problem.
Yeah, you could duel. I wouldn't recommend most people. I know all of them. Most manufacturers, right, say full contact, full duel worthy.
I think these guys say mid.
I was gonna say these guys specifically say like light to mid dueling only. But they also have different blades. This isn't their blade, right? You can still pop in.
This is a different blade.
You can still pop in like a different blade that is a little bit better.
They're new blades.
But my thing is, what I'm saying is, even for most people or for most manufacturers that have that, these are full duel ready, I wouldn't duel with most of them.
Yeah.
And that's just more because of if you're going, there's specific blades that I would look for dueling. And I'm not a super dueling guy, but you don't want control boxes and you don't want a lot of the like really cool, awesome features. This is not. Like, you actually want something that's kind of like this.
Yeah, this is a very basic.
I like this for spins, but for dueling, I'm sure this would be pretty decent because of it's really ergonomic, and it does give you. The only thing is depends on how you like your handles or whatever. But I think having bigger is a little bit better because you can really get power going. It just really depends on how you duel.
Yep.
But my point being,
if
you're dueling, you probably already know what the heck you're looking for.
Yeah, don't buy $200 lightsaber.
Right.
But if you only have a couple $100.
Yeah.
And you're gonna get a saber.
Yep. And you're looking for your first saber with sound.
Yeah, man, I would totally buy one. Like, if I knew that I could get this instead of my Ultra Saber, wasn't out then. But like between my first Ultra Saber and this,
oh yeah,
I would have did this. This with shipping would have come in $30 cheaper than $50 cheaper than my first Ultra Saber.
cheaper, yeah.
Man,
yeah,
I would have totally did that. I would have been so happy with this. My collection may not be as big as this.
No, it would be like this and like two other
sabers. I'd have like one black and red one. And then probably my Hamptons because that's just like a lot of the other stuff. I'd have like my one saber forge that I really, really love.
Oh yeah.
And then my Hamptons and I'd be done.
I mean, if you had to get rid of a bunch of sabers, would this be the ones you kept?
Good segue to the other video, my friend. Look at that. So if I had to cut down to 2 sabers, I would keep my Hamptons and I would keep this. I'd have one RGB.
Yep.
I'd have one of my Hampton's dedicated string blade for red when I gotta go really crazy Sith costume. But I would keep this. Also, too, I've become a little bit of a loner, so we have friends, we're all going, we're gonna dress up. Mm-hmm. I gotta make sure everybody's sabers are legit, right? Because it adds to the cosplay group mentality.
Yep.
And this is a total loner.
Yeah, nobody coming into the group that says, hey, I want to cosplay with you guys, but, like, can I borrow a lightsaber? They'll be happy if you give them, like, a stunt saber, but you can give them something with sound, and it'll always match.
Yep, no matter what.
Switch it to whatever
Like
you need.
I mean, a lot of people change costumes 3 times in a day. If you're doing a mashup where you're a Jedi something or you're a Sith something, man, this could roll with you.
Yeah.
You could go Red Lantern Sith to Sinestro Corps Sith to Green Lantern Jedi all in the same cosplay weekend.
Yeah, I mean, it's great. The versatility is there. Like I said, I really like that if you are into doing choreography and just spinning, it's a great spinning saber.
Price is right. It's a really a blank slate. You can do etching on it. You can do all that work.
Yeah, I mean, you're etching and stuff.
It's got, obviously, has some kind of coating on it.
Yeah.
It's a little more shiny than the Hamptons were matte on their coating.
Yeah.
I might strip the coating off and see what I can do with it otherwise. But, honestly, I think it's a really great saber. Props to the Potch store.
Yeah.
Aaron Lynn, who's always active on all the messaging groups.
The boy Aaron.
Very good customer service, even though he's half a world away.
Oh.
Really, most honest, honest dude.
So I will give Aaron super props, and I think we said this when we reviewed the first Hitoren, or the V3 rather, our first Hitoren.
Our first Hitoren.
Right, Aaron will tell you if you want a super good quality saber, to go to one of these other sabersmiths, right? Yeah. If you want something, he recommends Hamptons, he recommends Vader's Vault. Like if you want, depending on what you want, but if you want a cheap lightsaber,
go to him.
Not inexpensive lightsaber, go there, right? You're not going to get all the bells and whistles and everything that you're going to get. It's not the same, build quality, but it's still really good for the price. And it doesn't even, the nice thing is, I don't feel like I'm telling you to go to buy some bootleg janky stuff, because these are really, they're basic and their own. I don't feel like they're not infringing upon, this doesn't look like a Graflex, right? Or a hilt that a lot of people have out there.
No,
this is just kind of
weird. We got the HHS, the OTS sabers.
Yep.
And there's a mid piece that's like this.
And there's pieces that are almost like this.
We were like, oh my god, it looks like a big Hitoren.
You totally get a run with it. But yeah, I mean, their quality is fine for what it is. We haven't had any problems with it. It's great. And for the price and for what you're getting, you have to know what you're getting. It fills a very specific, a couple of niches in the hobby.
Yeah.
But it fills them perfectly. Like the other people that used to fill them, like Kyberlight, just blows it out of the water.
Yeah, this destroys.
I would never need a Kyberlight.
Yeah, the only thing they don't have, they're not domestic yet. So hopefully they have.
Yeah,
hopefully they get a U.S. one day. That'd be cool.
There's been some interest in that. It's definitely come up. Oh, sorry, there's
people like, where can I buy one of them? And you got to go through the message board. So hopefully they get something.
If we get them out to some conventions and stuff, that would be sweet.
They clean up.
Oh, it'd be great.
Put a table full of these things out at $150. Gone, baby.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's just really fun to put it in stuff.
Yeah, I mean, the color changing for that. The original Hitorens, for their price, were amazing. I mean, they still are. They still are amazing. When you ship them, you're still getting sound for super cheap for 50 more. Now you can also get RGB functionality.
And flash on clash.
Flash on clash, and multiple sounds. Come on, man. Jeez.
Here, let me do this. Let me do the, so people can see the flash. Silverhawks. It's my favorite one. Flash is actually
you can see that really.
The flicker is legit, man.
It turns off and flicks really nice.
Yeah, so the reason I do it like that is because unless I bang a saber, it really doesn't hit as hard. Yeah. You gotta really hit it.
Yeah, I mean this is not lightweight. It's not sensitive enough to where spinning probably won't go off very much during spinning, which is good. Right.
I used to do it when I was doing it. But man, this thing is legit. Super happy with it. Again, shout out to Aaron at the Potch store.
Great job.
So Hitoren V4 from Bay Area Nerf.
Dude, big thumbs up.
Double thumbs up, and on our recommended saber purchase list. This is Chris,
Josh. May the force be with you.
And happy clashing.